Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and we just recruited Samara last time. We're probably going to have some more folks who want to talk to us about their loyalty missions, so we are going to go down to talk to Samara to start things off. Get to know her a little bit better and see what we have in terms of talking to people. No? Not going to talk to me?
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. Just had to get to the right spot, so... from Lisbeth Bainham. Appreciate the help. I didn't do that yet. Hey Shepard, I heard about what you did on Ilium and wanted to thank you for helping out Zoo's Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché, and to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need that problem again. Also, I'm really, really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. Good luck and thanks. Zoo's Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Lisbeth Bainham. I think that that's a glitch because I didn't speak to what's her name? The Asari that had been possessed by the Thorian. We're going to go back to Ilium either this episode or a couple episodes down the line. But, that, I've never seen that. I mean, usually I'll speak to her right when I see her, but I definitely haven't spoken to her yet. And I'm pretty sure I commented on that in either 2 episodes ago or quite a few episodes ago, because we would have walked by her every time we were over in the taxi stand area. But like I said, actually, well, we will start with Samara. Let's talk.
Shepard.
I always forget how long there's that delay.
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
I think that sounds wonderful. Tell me more about your investigation.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs.
Okay.
You might say it is personal.
I do understand that, but I do very much believe that it could affect the mission as well.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
Okay, I believe you. What do you think about Cerberus?
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions.
Okay.
There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
That's really good commentary. That's really good commentary.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
And that very much symbolizes the I would say the Paragon Shepard working with Cerberus. Right now, the goal is the same. But first game, Cerberus was just bad news. What do you think about the mission?
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
Yeah, I would be curious if I were you.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, Do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
Huh. I have heard all of this conversation before, but it's been a while.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
And I do want to quickly see if she has any upgrades.
Shepard.
I wish that it was possible to do this beforehand, or from the Let's Talk space.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can
Ooh.
explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Absolutely.
Show me what it would take.
I will definitely take that. So that'll be in ship enhancements. Some EZO. I think that that can be doable. And I do want to see what her thoughts on Miranda and Jacob are, so let's do that.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him.
Okay.
Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
Okay. I would disagree with that. It is much better to share things with others.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
Okay. Good to know.
I should go.
Of course.
But let's go then check in with Kasumi, see if she has anything else to say. It's always interesting to see with her.
I was just thinking about you.
Oh, were you now?
Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear
Oh.
you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time.
Oh, yes it was.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit.
That would be good.
Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer.
And yet you still use female pronouns for her. So you are humanizing her.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
The attitudes toward Edie are one of those really interesting ways of observing the general mindset of people within this universe. I do want to just very quickly see what we have. So, Morden Old Blood, that is Morden's loyalty. That's Jack's loyalty. We have the dossier for Tali. We have the dossier for Thane Krios. We have Miranda's loyalty. We have Jacob's loyalty. So, let me just go check and see if Garrus is ready to talk yet. It's always good to see if Garrus is ready to talk. Mostly because you can tell instantly whether or not he's going to talk about calibrations.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can
Nope.
I wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so in that case, we know that we've talked to Jack, we've talked to Miranda, we've talked to Jacob, so let's talk to Morden next. And then, oh, I still need to feed my fish. I'll make sure that I do that before we go. Hopefully they're not dead. I'm glad I remembered that. That would not have been good. I mean, the fish aren't expensive, so it's not that big of a deal, but I feel bad. I feel really bad if I make them Die.
Commander, Morden requests.
There we are. So let's go see Morden.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
Yes, I remember.
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think that they know what you did?
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
All right, I'll do what I can.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
All right. So now we have a new place to go. I'm not going to go to Tuchanka yet. I do know that. Right now, I'm deciding between recruiting either Tali next or Thane next. And I think, just because we've just spent a ton of time on Ilium and done a lot of things with that, what with doing Lair of the Shadow Broker and and taking care of recruiting Samara, I think we're going to mix it up. I think we're going to go recruit Tali. Just give a little bit of a change of scenery. Then we will probably go back and get Thane recruited. This is now in a funny place narratively with this game. And I'm not going to lie, I always kind of fly by the seat of my pants when I'm doing this section of the game, but if you remember me mentioning it during my during the playthrough of the first game, I mentioned that there's this element of the council sort of having this element of oversight with everything. And you can actually see, these rich planets that we have available from Lair of the Shadow Broker. But let me see, Far Rim, that's where Tali is. But with the oversight that the council provided, you basically ended up in a position where, yes, after you complete Vermeer, you absolutely have to then go to the Citadel and have all that stopped. That's a given. But the
Probe launched.
there's never truly a point where the council hijacks the story, even though it appears to be that. And they comment on that directly, where they will say, we're offering you guidance. We're not telling you what to do directly. We just want to make sure you're available of you're aware of your options. The Elusive Man
Launching probe.
sort of does the same thing, except there are specific moments
Probe away.
where he actually hijacks the story. And you can... we've already experienced one of those. Arguably, you could say that the very beginning is entirely an Elusive Man hijack, what with the bringing of Shepard back to life. But when we go to Horizon, that's literally all we can do.
Probe launched.
There's nothing else that we can do at that point. In the first game, after the Normandy's been grounded and you then have to go to Ilos. You can continue to do stuff around the galaxy and continue to do side missions if you want to.
Probe away.
As soon as the elusive man tells you you're doing something directly, you're doing it. So it's a very intriguing difference in the kind of power that the elusive man is holding over Shepard compared to what the Council does. And I actually, in my paper that I did on this series, I did do an entire section just dealing with the adult figures within the series. So the Council, Captain Anderson, Ambassador Udina, all that stuff, the elusive man. So and I never remember the specific but back to my original point about all this in regard to this game, I never remember the very specific parameters that are required for him to do that. But it eventually gets to a point where it will impact the remainder of this game, and it will impact the future games as well. So, or the future game, as it were. I am going to do Garrus. And I think I'm going to do Morden this time, because we are going to be fighting Geth, so I want some good tech on my side. And with Garrus, I'll have Overload, which will be good. Ooh, what do I want? I think I'm going to up my Incinerate. So I have Heavy. This advanced plasma round melts or burns nearly anything it hits. 6-second recharge, 1.2 meter impact radius, and 210 points over 3 seconds. Or over double the impact radius, not as much damage. I'm going to do the Blast. I prefer the splash damage personally. I'm going to up his Overload. And, got lots of points for our scientist here. And I am also... I'm going to get his scientist all the way up. So, his study of ballistics, physics, and shock trauma increases his weapon damage. So, 25 health, 25 damage, 18 shields. And his breakthrough further increased strength of his shields. I want his shields up. So that looks good. And that's what we're dealing with on this planet.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Haestrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Alright. I want my sniper rifle. So, we'll get to see this contact with sunlight firsthand. There we go. Get through it. Oh.
Avoid sunlight. Keep to shaded areas.
Thank you. Make sure that get our shields all the way up again. And sprint through whatever we can. But we should be able to get through a good chunk of this mission. Alright. And this is going to be one of the big elements that ended up getting scrapped narratively. because this was... oh, yep.
We've been spotted. Shields down.
Alright. Let's... do... oh, man. This is actually one of my favorite bits of the soundtrack as well, so... here we go. And... get another overload on you. Do what we can. Oh, I forgot to reload. Naturally. You know what? That almost looked like I was reaving Morden for a second. Not what I was doing. There we go. Come on. Oh. There we are. Think we still got one more there. Think we're good. Maybe? Or is there still someone? Oh, I hear him. Alright. Let's let this guy come into view. There we go. Excellent. Really? You're kidding me. I hear them, but where are they? Oh, I'm in the sun. This is irritating. That I don't know where they are. This is going to be one of those moments I have to keep moving up, isn't it? I don't like these missions. Ah, they're up there. Okay. Now I remember. I do want to get all the ammo I can, though. Since I am focusing on my sniper rifle, let's do this. Don't get yourself killed, guys. There we are. Don't tell me they came down. Nope, I just... there we go.
Just the thing to help.
There we go. I don't... why did you do that, Morden? That doesn't exactly strike me as the best choice. I did not shoot you. Thank you very much. Get myself up so that I don't end up completely dying. Of course, Garrus got himself down already. I'm not going to use any Medigel on him right now because it's really not worth it, in my opinion.
My shields are...
There we go. There we go. Let's cryoblast you. There we go. I really do love the cryoblast, actually. I think that it's a great ability. Same reason I really like cryo ammo. There we go. Come on. Get the shield down. There we go. Yeah, I know that it's synthetic, but it still does damage, and that's all I care about. Come on. There we go. Excellent. Cryoblast you. There we go. Let's get this guy back up. Oh, actually, you know what? No! That would have been perfect. Oh, phooey. Let's cryo. Then we will incinerate. There we go.
Lost shields.
There we go. Alright. Dang it. The reason I did that was specifically to get ammo. So, I know that it probably looked really stupid, but it was done with purpose. Here we go. Let's read. There we go. Dang it. You had to do that. Come on. There we go. Of course. I don't actually know what that ability that they keep using is, but it's really irritating. There we go. I think... Oh! Of course. Well, now I know I have some ammo at least.
Do the trick.
So now I can do some proper damage. Come on. Show yourself. Of course. Let's go back to this now. Dang it. At least I took down the rocket trooper. That was the point. There we go. There we go. And this guy is almost down. That's not what I wanted. Shoot. Ah, crap. There we go. Oh boy. This is not my preferred method of going about this level.
Fire in the hole!
At all. Oh. Let's see here. Nope. Okay. Alright. Shit. Oh god. I'm literally about to die. Dang it. Yep. Ah, shoot. Well, the timing on that seems to work out pretty well, guys. So I'm gonna start the next episode when I'm back at this spot. So, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. I'm not going to make you guys watch me go through this entire fight again. So, I will see you next time, and that'll be very soon. So, bye.